And welcome back to another edition of King's Quest II Romancing the Stones. Once again, we are playing the Plus remake version of this, which means this has more material, new storylines, and has some relation to the original, but not as much as you would think. And let's... where we were before. Let's see. Well, let's just explore. I'm not sure hopefully we'll come across the young lady as we walk. Walking's always good. And there is this nice little path here. We already have our lemons. Let's keep walking. Just keep walking. Come on, Graham, go off the screen. Oh, isn't this lovely?
It will be fun to climb the trees for a while, but you have better things to do.
Yes, this game is actually very scenic. They've added lots of very pretty...
There's nothing interesting about this old log.
Lots of pretty things to
Gray
it.
rocks litter the forest floor. Many trees shade your... The winding forest path arrives at a fork here, branching north, east, and west. The north, and obviously more traveled route, leads to the town. The path running east is overgrown and looks disused. The path west leads back into the forest. To the east, the wall. You are traveling through Weirwood Forest. The path comes to a fork. You are traveling.
I'm trying to get him to look at the ground, but looks like he doesn't want to. Let's go to town. Everybody wants to go to town. And we watch him automatically walk all the way around as he gets smaller and more pixelated into the distance. And apparently walks up a hill. Oh, look, let's look in here.
There is a sizable hole in one of the trees.
Oh, let's look in it. Climb,
Here
Graham.
into the hole of the pine tree, you see a mallet lying there. You pick it up and take it with you.
Woot! Let's hit ourselves.
Your head would function much better in its current configuration.
And, okay, so the narrator never lets me have fun. Oh, hey, let's
It
do
is
this.
likely that this haystack was piled here by farmers from the town. A faded blue sheet has been tightly stretched across it to prevent the straw from blowing away in the wind. You have arrived.
Look, Graham, does this look familiar? Well, you wouldn't have known it yet. You'll see haystacks again.
Hey!
What? Who said that?
I did.
The hay is talking.
I'm down here. In the hay.
The drugs are getting to Graham.
Who are you?
My name is,
Yes.
I can't seem to remember.
That ain't good.
Well then, what are you?
Figment
Oh,
of your
I'm a-
imagination. A drug
Yeah.
hallucination.
Can't seem to remember that either.
What are you doing in this haystack?
That's easy. I was looking for,
I don't feel like this guy doesn't know anything.
no. Sorry.
How long have you been in there?
How long have you been doing drugs?
Couldn't be longer than,
He doesn't remember that either.
Yes.
Graham?
maybe 4 weeks.
Weeks?
Yep.
Or do
The
you
king of the
say?
hay! King of the hay!
Sounds as if you have a bit of a cold.
Yes. It's all this hay. It's giving me hay fever.
Can get out of the hay! I don't know about
It is likely that this... Maybe you should do something to help the occupant first. After all, you don't want to get sneezed on while searching the haystack.
Well, I don't know who the heck the inhabitant is. It's the sneezing dude.
You see a man bending over the fountain. He appears to be trying to retrieve something from it.
His brains.
Aha! Got him.
I think he just stole from the
Crystal clear water
fountain.
sparkles in the fountain. A few valueless pennies lie at the bottom that the merchant didn't bother taking.
He stole from the fountain?
As refreshing as this fountain looks, you really don't want to drink.
She wanted to steal money. Hey, who are these guys?
The town continued.
No, these people.
There is as small as
Oh, let's talk
the
to them.
farmers are
Well, fine. I want to talk to this guy.
repressing the urge to burst into song and choose instead to quietly admire the area.
But I need to burst
The
into
people of Kalima
song.
lead busy lives. They have no time for idle chit-chat.
Fly. Let's talk to the horse.
You'd never speak to a horse, of course.
Unless the horse, of course, was the famous Mr. Ed.
The horse doesn't.
I want to talk to the horse. Do something with the horse.
You'd never.
Now let.
This horse is only interested.
Well, fine. Let's talk to the filthy stealing merchant. Mostly men in this town, I just noticed.
Greetings, merchant.
Ah,
Sparta!
Good day.
Aww.
A visitor arrived new, no? A sense I possess for these things. Need you have for my wares of great specialty?
Perhaps.
Ah.
But first, I'm curious.
Ah.
Where did you come by such a thing?
Eyes quite clean, have you? Indeed, a specimen unique it is.
Oh.
Be quiet.
The gift of
Poor
speech among
baby.
plants so rare, yes?
Quite so. Are you planning to sell it?
Sell? Never would I sell such a thing as this.
It'll make me incredibly rich.
I mean, entrusted it was to my care. Watch over it, I must.
Uh-huh.
Forget it. I'm not taking you back to that patch. So pipe down.
Pardon?
Ah, of importance I speak not. Trouble to your ears I meant none.
I am so glad he is just putting on that accent fake because, oh man. Let's talk to the baby pumpkin.
No. Sorry.
Take the
You
pumpkin.
can't just pick it.
Sure I can. I'm sure that
The horse.
horse does.
These flowers aren't you.
Well, let's look over here.
There appears to be a.
Well, let's go over here. This is the library. This entire town did not exist in the first game.
The door is locked. You notice a tiny corner of something poking out slightly from beneath it.
Let's get
You
it.
attempt to edge it out with your fingers, but you cannot manage to get a grasp on it.
Oh, I don't think I have anything that would really help for that. Let's go in here. Let's talk to the lady. Hello, lady.
May I help you?
Your eyes are
Yes,
green.
I was hoping to enrich my knowledge of this fair land by way of perusing your historical texts.
Did you really just say that, Graham?
That was well put.
No.
Not terribly effective, though.
Pardon me. Perhaps I was not clear.
I don't
You
think she likes
were.
you.
Then may I?
No.
Why can't I?
You are not a member.
Aha.
Can I become a member?
No.
Why can I not become a member?
We hate
We
you.
already have far too many members. It's difficult to keep track of everything.
How many members are there?
2.
If I may inquire, who are your 2 members?
You may not. Neither the Count of Kalima nor the elderly gentleman who lives next door would approve of my divulging that information to you.
Thank you anyway. You mentioned that the Count of Kalima is a member of this library.
Yes.
Have you seen him recently?
The
No.
librarian looks at you strangely.
No.
Is there any way I might meet the Count?
No.
Yes.
How?
Die.
I would have to die to meet the Count.
Depends.
On what?
Your importance.
And if I
Ooh.
am important?
Then you might be fortunate enough to be buried on his estate.
Now we get to it. The Count is dead.
Who's buried on the Count's estate?
The Count!
Aha. Past Counts, of course. Anyone else?
Yes,
Who?
him.
Pardon? Do you mean the Count is dead?
The librarian decides to avoid your gaze and seems disinclined to speak further with you on the subject.
Well, let's look at the clock.
As you watch the pendulum swing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you feel a bit lightheaded.
Let's look at the pen.
Piles upon. It
Oh,
is as simple.
I want that.
Removing the quill without any immediate purpose might cause the light.
Well, the librarian sucks. So we're leaving. And we're out of time. See you guys next time.